Delhi is not safe. Not at no time of the day.
In Delhi, I would say Delhi is a tough place as a woman.
Constant smiles, the curious kids, and the general friendliness of everyone we met made me feel so comfortable and welcome in a country I was honestly really worried about visiting.
This is crazy, this place.
Absolutely. This is really the number one, I think, top countries in the world. Hi, ni hao, welcome to the channel. First of all, happy Women's Day to all of the beautiful women around the world. So today we are going to discuss important topic: safety for female tourists traveling to China versus India. Safety is a top priority, especially for the female tourists. China is considered as a safe country for solo female travelers. Chinese people are generally friendly and helpful to foreigners. More and more women are likely to travel China alone. Many of them wonder whether China is safe for a female traveler or not. Generally, solo female tourist does not have to have fear for safety, which has been confirmed by a lot of solo female travelers who has been to China and those working in China. So let me give you some example, and I will also share experience from many of female traveler who has been to China. So as you can see from the post, she has told her experience about China. But do you know the reason why China is so safe for solo female travelers? So let me give you few points. First one is low crime rates. Generally, China is safe country for tourists and most of the places are safe with low crime rate. Other point is respect for women. Chinese culture places a strong emphasis on respect for women, which contribute to generally a safe environment. Other point is public transportation. China boasts an extensive network of subway, high-speed trains and taxis, buses, which are safe for female travelers to use. DD are widely available and considered safe for women, especially in the night and when you are traveling alone. And it's just not me. I have many other foreigner friends who live here and they also share the same experience while traveling in China. So China does not quite look like the picture which Western media paints. It's one of those classical Instagram versus reality posts where you have one idea but it actually very different. One of the best way to learn more about China is find the expats living in China and who have traveled to China. They share their personal stories. So let's see some of the stories which have been shared by the people who have been to China, who are living in China.
Living in China, is it safe here?
Safe for sure. As a woman, it's pretty dangerous around the world to walk home alone, but here in Shanghai, I never really feel that. I DJ in clubs here now. I feel super safe walking down the street. There's a lot of cameras everywhere, so there's definitely less theft than New York City and Philadelphia.
Compared to other places, is it different?
Definitely, I can walk around with my phone. No one is gonna take it.
Have you been robbed before?
Yeah, back home, but not here. In my car, they took my bag. It made me annoyed, very angry.
Probably already know that in every corner in China there is a CCTV camera, and some people might be thinking, oh, I don't like it, the government is tracking your every step. As for me, I think it is great.
So I've never had any safety concern. I think so. I think it's very safe, especially in comparison to the likes of South Africa. I don't necessarily feel unsafe walking around alone or at night. It's very refreshing.
Oh, absolutely. This is really the number one, I think, top countries in the world.
Definitely. I think China is the safest country I've ever traveled to, point blank.
What makes you think so?
Because I can walk home at 4 o'clock in the morning by myself after the club or after meeting friends for drinks, whatever it may be.
The constant smiles, the curious kids, and the general friendliness of everyone we met made me feel so comfortable and welcome in a country I was honestly really worried about visiting.
This is crazy, this place.
We don't have anything really that's bad to say about China.
It's crazy that many people just can't believe that I, as a tourist, had a genuinely good experience in China.
Ivana and I enjoyed our trip to Shanghai so much that we've decided to continue our China series.
I think overall China was amazing.
Even I have been here for more than 5 years now, and now I have started my YouTube channels, and also I go different part of China for my videos, and I have never feel unsafe. I always feel safe. Any woman who travel to China alone or not should exercise the same appropriate cautions as they would when they traveling any other part of the world. Traveling solo as a female can be an empowering experience. It's essential to prioritize your safety at all times by researching your destination, communicating effectively, and trusting your instincts. Keep your family and friends informed of your travel plans, including accommodation and activities. And one of the reasons in China why you feel safe is because of lot of strict law towards such crimes. And I'm not saying China is completely crime free. I'm saying the number of crime are less as compared to many other parts of the world. And this is due to strict law and punishment for such crimes. And even if I search in Google, is China is safe for female tourists or not? Let's see what we will get. Now let's talk about India. India is not safe for female tourists. Is it true or not? Let's find it out. I saw one video that is very trending in social media nowadays. Let's have a look.
Friday, a foreign tourist in India put up a video on Instagram. She was talking about her travels in India and she had bruises on her face. She had been gang raped by 7 men during her trip. This incident happened in the state of Jharkhand. Her husband, who was with her, was beaten up badly. The story led to a lot of outrage and condemnation. The authorities swung into action. 3 of the accused have been caught, 4 others are on the run. Now, this is not the first such incident in the country. Chances are it won't be the last. Every 18 minutes, a woman is raped in India. This is data from the government of India. And this incident has sparked a fierce debate on social media about women's safety and women tourists.
Now, this is not just a first incident in the country. Chances are it won't be the last. What happened to her was not a reason she had come to India in very first place, right? Maybe she would have thought that let's see why the culture in India is so important. She must have thought how so many religions, how so many languages, with so much of diversity, so much population, and one of the biggest democracy country in the world look like, and what kind of experience we get when we been to that country. This is how we are behaving with our guests. What kind of message are we giving to the world? When are we going to start talking about women safety? Today we will have to raise our voice together. If we do not, then everyone in the world will ask. This is how India welcome their guest or female tourist. We have one of our famous slogan, Atithi Devo Bhava. Are we treating them like a god? As in India, woman is treated as a goddess. But if you see such kind of incident, what will you answer to the world? I saw many of the videos where foreigners or Indians are sharing their stories, and they all had one thing common. They feel unsafe while traveling some part of the India, or they have been witness to it. Let me show you some examples.
Not very nice experiences in Delhi. Like I would say Delhi is a tough place as a woman on your own because you have people following you. So groups of guys, they just follow you around and then they speak to saying, hi, where are you from? And you're like, yeah, I'm from blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, oh, welcome to India. And do you want to have coffee? And then you say, no, thanks. And they're like, oh, come on, let's have a coffee. And you're like, no, I'm busy. I'm going to go somewhere. Where are you going? We'll come with you. And you're like, no, thank you. And it's very difficult to just get rid of them. And then they leave. And then 15 minutes later, they're there again. Oh, hi, nice to see you again. So you constantly have these guys just following you around. And yeah, I don't know. It's very exhausting in Delhi.
But Delhi is not safe. Not at no time of the day.
Oh,
ever. So Delhi, I would avoid as a woman. Anyone.
Like what can happen?
I think there's a lot of assaults happening. And
yeah.
Like just groping in public.
That I felt seriously uncomfortable, and one of those times was in a modern mall in Delhi. I chose to wear very tight shorts, like biker shorts, out for the day because we didn't have a lot of clothing left and it was super hot that day. And I left the house thinking, I wonder how this is gonna go. Well, the stairs were worse than they ever were before, and there were security guards and men there just blatantly staring at my legs and my bum, and it was super uncomfortable. I had to actually eventually cover up with a jacket because I felt so uncomfortable. And I saw there were Indian ladies as well wearing very similar stuff, and the men were staring at them too. It pissed me off, to be honest, because apparently we were in an area that wasn't supposed to be that conservative. You would not be able to wear that outfit in a more conservative area in India. There's no way.
And this is not just one incident I'm talking about. There are many such incidents. Let's have a look.
In 2023, a Korean vlogger was sexually harassed in Rajasthan. That same year, a Dutch tourist was molested and stabbed in Goa. In 2018, a British tourist was raped in Goa too. In 2016, an American woman alleged she was gang raped in a hotel in the national capital. In 2013, a Swiss tourist was gang raped by 6 men. They were later sentenced to life in prison.
And it is not just foreign tourists. Indian women also have faced similar kind of things. And when you search on India, is India safe for female tourists? Let's see what we will get. This is not something I am telling, this is what you find in various websites. India need to take it seriously and harshly, not for the sake of tourists but also for the women, sisters, daughters who are living in India. China and India, despite similar number of population, less number of crime reported in China, while there are many such cases reported in India. Now so many people will say they hide this kind of story, but I am talking about the foreign tourists. If they have feel such kind of incident, they can go back to their country and they can share this experience. But I have never seen, it's not just India, even more modern and highly advanced countries face similar kind of issues. Now people will say, why are you defaming your country? So I want to improve such things so that if you go any other country, people will say, oh, India is very safe for traveling. No one will tell you, oh no, we don't want to go India because it's not safe for girls, not safe for traveler. It is better to settle our own problem than just pointing out others' problem. And I have seen so many comments where people are commenting this part of India is safe, this part is not safe. But think, when any foreigner people or when any foreigner tourist come to India, first thing they will search what is the famous in their country. And we all know what is the famous in our country, that is Taj Mahal. And you already know where it has been located. And even in this place you see such kind of issues. Let me show you some of the footage.
I'm at the beach and I want to show you guys the beautiful view. Goddamn, I can't even see the water.
So I am not talking about the rural areas, I am just talking about the tourist place where people are feeling unsafe. Then where will they go? Some people will say go to this part, this is safe, go to this part, that is safe. But most of the tourist attraction we have in our north part. So people definitely go to that side.
We just finished a Women's Day ride and we are coming back, and this is what is happening. Tell us what mistake we did.
You're standing at my gate.
Where is the gate? We are standing on the road.
This is the gate. Just
Stop saying that. Hey, hello, hello, hello. Hey.
Now we should.
Okay, now. This is why women don't ride. This is why women stop riding and we go back to kitchen.
And I am not saying India is completely unsafe. Yes, there are some parts where you feel completely safe, such as south side. Of course, you feel safe in Mumbai as well.
Mumbai is pretty.
Mumbai is super safe.
Feels like pretty safe, yeah.
I also think Mumbai is a very safe city.
However, I am saying any foreign tourist or any female tourist coming to our country, they feel safe like any other part of country. They can go in any part of the country. They should not have to choose like this part is not safe, this part is safe.
It's a cleaner. Yeah, my business. It's a cleaner.
And of course, it is essential to research where are we going. We should feel safe wherever we go, especially in tourist spots. And of course, I have never seen every people in India is very bad and everywhere you will see such kind of things. No, there are good people too, there are some bad people. But I am requesting to those kind of bad people, stop doing such kind of things, stop doing this thing, because it's a matter, this is how you are representing your country in the world. And I have seen some comment from the females who are saying we feel very safe, then it's good for you. and I want you to feel safe. I'm not denying you do not feel safe, and I'm talking about the girls who don't feel safe. And it is not like I always praise China and I hate my country. No, I don't hate my country. I love my country. Everybody loves their own country. But the thing is, we need to start talking about the actual thing. Somewhere you have to start, and comparison is the best way to see where are we lacking, where we need to learn and where we need to improve. That's why I do these things, and I want we start talking about it and make safe environment for everyone, for tourists, women, not in India, not in China, every corner of the world. Have you traveled to China or India as a female tourist? Share your experience and tips in comment below. Until next time, safe travel.
Blogger who was on her way to Nepal had traveled through 63 countries including Afghanistan. But it was in India where she became the victim of horrible sexual violence in India. But no one is defaming India more than Indian men. They must treat it like a personal failure. And it is Indian men who must take up the responsibility of turning things around.